old friends and new friends. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. What's going on? Well, you know, we talked about the Trojan Horse in past video that, you know, hey, we're on the comeback trail. Hey, don't call it a comeback because we never left. That's what Trojan Horse says. So what do we got to do? Well, we've already done a little something. So let me insert that now. Ole, 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 ole. I technically don't know where this video is going to land. If it's going to be a, hey, we're starting a video, welcome to whatever we're doing. Or if I'm like already started saying, say, hey, and we did this and cut to this. So what are we doing right now? We've got the big jack in here. Mine's at home. Got it in here, and we've got to reassemble some of the car before we can actually run it. I've been putting together a little bit of a to-do list or a plan. One of the things is we got to have exhaust, obviously. We've got mufflers and stuff for the moment, but we need headers. And one of our header options are these 1 3/4 long tubes. These are actually an SN header, and I don't know how they're going to fit on a Fox. I've technically never done it. I guess maybe the biggest concern would be the clutch fork being at 9 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock like a SN, so I don't know. And maybe, I'm not really worried about how it comes out. We can work around that if we change mufflers up. But we got to have headers. Like I said, these are 1 3/4 3-inch collector. I bought these from a guy in a town close to ours, say a town, and I think I gave the guy $120 or $125 for them. Actually, I think I've got a video where I went and bought them. I was driving a silver car. So that's the only part he had. It's the only Mustang part he had. He had an SN95 and got rid of it. I don't know why. I'm just kidding you. SN guys, you know, SN 9904 guys, you know, S197 guys, we're all Mustang guys, right? I just, you know, I'm a Fox guy. So I like to tease about the SN stuff and whatever. But I'm just teasing. I've seen some fast ones. I've just never owned one. Well, I owned a 99. I owned a 2000 GT. That don't really count. So anyway, we're seeing if maybe these headers are something that we can work with. Probably going to come from the bottom from the looks of it. I've got the motor somewhat jacked up, but that's what I'm doing right this minute. I wanted to see how the headers fit before we put a starter in it. Got a starter, so you know they come apart easy, but they don't go back together easy for some reason. That's how it works for me. All right, so let me start looking around at this, and then we'll get back to it. Okay, we have got our passenger one. It's just, I got one header bolt and got a stud. So it is a fit. I mean, we won't, obviously we got to set the motor, you know, set the motor back down, but at least right this minute it's not a problem. So we'll, I think it might be okay. It looks pretty good. If we can get the driver's side to bolt on, that would be, I'm going to be honest, that'd be fabulous. We had 1 3/4 headers on here before. If you're wondering where they are now taking up residence in the fail TD, and that's where they will be staying. So we have another option. We've got some other long tubes that we could try and see if we like them. It's not the Flotex. We've actually got those as well that came off the 86 and were on the LTD at one point. So I don't want to use those if I don't have to. I want to use the big tubes because that would kind of replicate what we had before when we, you know, still had we still have the EFI, but that's all that's kind of left of it. So to kind of replicate what we had before. So whenever we put that big, I say big, we put that stanky carburetor on there and it sticks its fist down the EFI's throat, rips its heart out, we'll say, well, all we really changed was just the carburetor. Look at how much better it is. David, if you watch these videos, I'm just messing with you, man. I'm not even messing with you. I'm just messing around. But David will go serial killer on me. I won't be looking. He'll club me upside the head probably with an air cleaner, a carburetor. Just hit me with one, knocked me out. Anyway, so there we go. Okay, enough talking. I gotta try and get this thing in here. We have snuck that little fella up through the bottom side. Sometimes you gotta come in through the back door, guys. You can't always come in through the front door. And if they got a sliding door, that makes it even easier. Okay, that's a Tussin tip. We might just need to lay off of those forever. All right, we got it slid up in here. Now let me see if I can actually bolt it up in here. And since that is technically a two-hand puppet job, hey, then I'm going to need both my hand puppets. Woo, woo. Yeah, you got a brother. Didn't know that, did you? Ah. Probably hard to see, and the light, this glare is not making things any easier. All right, we're gonna have to trim our K-member. I mean, that, I don't know if that's gonna actually make it fit, but that is gonna have to be trimmed. The other side was trimmed. I haven't even looked to see how it's set, because I've got the motor set all the way down. And like I say, we're gonna have to trim the K-member, and that might get it done. You know, but I won't know until I do. I don't have, the grinder's not here, it's at home, you know, because I was hacking the Baby Pro Stocker, Russ Norris, whatever you want to call it. You guys just start calling it something, Baby Pro Stock, Russ Norris, Special Ed, you just start calling it whatever, and I'll just pick up with it, because sometimes names just need to develop, and I'm just tired of calling it the 86 GT. Baby Pro Stocker is a mouthful. Even though I do kind of like it. But I'm okay with Russ Norris. I'm okay with Special Ed. That might be, you know, a little offensive. And, you know, now that we are in the money game, we cannot be offending a single person, because that could be actually 3 cents out of our pocket. And we just can't afford that kind of stuff. At some point in time, I'm going to get tired of, like, making fun of the monetizing deal. I just don't know when that's going to be. So you guys just bear with me with my money jokes. I just think it's funny. So yeah, but we're gonna have to clearance that, and then we'll see if they'll fit or not. I'm hopeful. Passenger side. Passenger sides. Hard to. I need to get under it and look at it a little bit. Sorry, I'm not giving you guys a great view. I need to get under it, get the light out, and look at it a little bit and see if it's touching on anything. So, if it is, that's why they make a grinder. We'll cut it off. Just cut it loose. So I think it is. Yeah, it's bound a little bit, probably at the bottom somewhere. It's got a tube touching. We'll see if we can figure that out. All right, crap. Well, that's all we can do for today, technically speaking. We'll get back on it tomorrow after work. We'll bring the grinder in and practice a little safety glass stuff, safety glasses and all that good stuff. And we'll cut into this thing a little bit more. Okay, see you guys in the next clip. To quote the great Matthew McConaughey from Dazed and Confused, all right, all right, all right. That is looking good. You can't really see it, but there you go, now you can. We bought ourselves enough room and stuff to where these things slip down in there. So far, so good. Sitting down. I could put the Moroso mounts on. I don't know, they didn't work too good with with the 86. I don't know. I could try it. See how they work. Next thing is to do our steering shaft. We also brought our stupid fuel rail disconnects in. We forgot them, and we can also take this last piece of blasphemous technology. Hey, what was old is new again, and it's maybe just as good or better. At least, hey, I'm telling you guys, I have fallen down the carburetor rabbit hole. Now, not sure how this one's going, because I think we're going to do the old 600 I got. We're going to buy a new base plate for it. The throttle shaft bushings are toasted, and you know, I don't really want to mess around, change those. They say, whatever. I'm just going to buy a new base plate. They're reasonably priced. I think that's what I'm going to do. Sorry for the light, but I think that's what I'm going to do. So, but yeah, the Stealth has been reassigned from the Lincoln temporarily, yet again, has been reassigned to the Trojan Horse. So, and I haven't put the Trojan Horse video up yet, so I don't really know what you guys' thoughts are on what we're doing. Or I'm probably going to go on a limb and say the 351 is probably going to be a popular option, but you never know. I never know. May get voted down, but I doubt it. All right, cool. Let me. What I need? Oh, I need to check steering shaft to see if that's going to work, and then I'll probably just pull the intake off. So, I'm doing the J.J. Abrams flare, thing that he does. So, all right, cool deal. That is and we're going to need a pipe fitting for that pipe cap. So, I wonder if I might just that might unscrew. Nah, it does not. No, I don't think so. Anyway, so we'll just put a pipe cap on it. No big deal. I'm using those SN95 parts, baby. All right, let me get a shaft. Okay, that's how I do these videos. Some here, some there, some everywhere. We've got our death by wheel. We're going to trim our K-member. See if we can get our headers to fit. I've also got a steering shaft because that was a little bit of an issue now that I recollect. On McNugget, when we used the SN headers, steering shaft was really tight against the tubes. We had to, give it a little, how sometimes you got to persuade somebody to do what you want. Maybe not with your fist or a hammer, but anyway, that's what we had to do. So yeah, we had to do a little persuade. We may have to do that here. We don't know. It's, but we've got these headers. Could I put them on Facebook Marketplace and deal with all the insanity that goes along with that to sell a set of headers? That, yeah, maybe. Or I could just use them. That works too. So that's what we're going to try our best to do, is use those headers. Use those parts. Use those parts. That sounds like that's a pretty good rally cry, honestly. Ah, man, my freaking knee. Whew, stiff. It's not my clutch knee, though. That's all that matters. All right, well, let me get to work. Probably won't film me doing the death wheel because I'm kind of going to be under there doing it. So, got to pull the header out, jack the motor up, pull the header out, slice it. But I will show you the finished product, hopefully. Hopefully there is a finished product. How about that? But, yeah, I'll be honest, I'm kind of excited about working on it. I get like that. You guys see it. If you're an old subscriber, you know how it is. I'm working on one car one day and another car the next, and it just depends on how I feel about it. So, but we should be ordering a few parts for the Trojan Horse. I would like to have it running, like by the New Year's. I know I said I'd like to have the Lincoln running too, and we're not even remotely close to getting that. We're not even working on it, but it's sitting there. I see you, buddy. Love you. Love you. But right now we're working on this piece of crap. So let's quit talking about it. Let's be about it. Yes. Man, I'm full of these motivational posters you put in your office. Don't talk about it, be about it. Okay. To quote the great Matthew McConaughey from Dazed and Confused, all right, all right, all right. That is looking good. You can't really see it, but there you go. Now you can. We bought ourselves enough room and stuff to where these things slip down in there. So far, so good. Sitting down. I could put the Moroso mounts on. I don't know. They didn't work too good with with the 86. I don't know. I could try it, see how they work. Next thing is to do our steering shaft. We also brought our stupid fuel rail disconnects in. We forgot them. And we can also take this last piece of blasphemous technology. Hey, what was old is new again. And it's maybe just as good or better. At least, just, hey, I'm telling you guys, I have fallen down the carburetor rabbit hole. Now, not sure how this one's going, because I think we're going to do the old 600 I got. We're going to buy a new base plate for it. The throttle shaft bushings are toasted, and you know, I don't really want to mess around, change those. They say whatever. I'm just going to buy a new base plate. They're reasonably priced. I think that's what I'm going to do. Sorry for the light, but I think that's what I'm going to do. So, but yeah, the Stealth has been reassigned from the Lincoln temporarily, yet again, has been reassigned to the Trojan Horse. So, and I haven't put the Trojan Horse video up yet, so I don't really know what you guys' thoughts are on what we're doing. Or I'm probably going to go on a limb and say the 351 is probably going to be a popular option, but you never know. I never know. May get voted down, but I doubt it. All right, cool. Let me. What I need? Oh, I need to check steering shaft to see if that's going to work, and then I'll probably just pull the intake off. So, I'm doing the J.J. Abrams flare, thing that he does. So, all right, cool deal. That is and we're going to need a pipe fitting for that pipe cap. So, I wonder if I might just unscrew. Nah, it does not. No, I don't think so. Anyway, so we'll just put a pipe cap on it. No big deal. I'm using those SN95 parts, baby. I'd also like to point out that we're going to be a little tight on our exhaust, but we will make it work some way, somehow. Actually, yeah, we can make that work. The other side we're good. We got plenty of room. It's just this side's a little tight. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to look at it without you guys looking at it. Yeah, that's gonna be a little tight, but we can do it. We have the technology. Check out this cross member. How's that for you? Trojan Horse, nothing but the best. But we're back. Oh, sorry. We're back. Preliminary view of the steering shaft situation. I know you can't really see this. The steering column's bumped up into the thing, but looks very promising. I think we are in good shape. That's great news, guys. I know I keep harping on it, and I shouldn't be so excited, but I love it when I have a part that I honestly really had no idea what the hell I was going to do with it. And then I end up finding a use for it, and it's just a great use. I'm like, dang, I'm so excited. I know, I should not be that excited about it, but I love it when I have a part that I don't know what I'm going to do with it, and then I end up using it, and I'm just super happy. So, that's great. That's awesome. All right, well, I guess now, I'll just go ahead and unbolt the intake. I could just get it off. And, I got to get a thermostat. So, I need to order one of those. I got a lot of stuff I got to order, to be honest with you. And I'm sure I'll forget about three or eight things. So, but we basically got to order our package like we got for the 86. Even though I think I'm going to get an 8-gallon cell this time just to see. So, we get that Windsor, it might want to drink some of that gasoline. Hey, what you got in there, man? You got 351 Windsor, that 5.8. I'm like, 351 Windsor? Hell no, cuz. I got the 351 Winner. Say it with me now. 351 Winner. We have relieved this intake of all its mounting bolts. Now, Nobody wants to say anything because it's getting weird. Okay. All right. Yippee, 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 yay. Look at that. GT40 goodness. All we need now is carburetor. So, and a shirt to cover that. But we got the intake off. Now it's starting to look like something. I mean, I don't know what. It's starting to look. I know what it's starting to look like. Hold on. It'll come to me. It's starting to look fast. Oh God. I readily admit it's probably going to be hard for me to keep it just where I don't do anything besides the carb swap. That goes against my very nature. You know, I'm already looking at, oh, cut the frame rails out. Everything that I do, when I do something to a car and it works, or at least I think it works, I think about transferring it to the next car. The concept, the principle. It's like, okay, well, hey, I can cut all that stuff. If I cut it all out of the 86 or whatever its name is, I can cut it out of this car, which has a name, Trojan Horse. This car was so simple to name. Other car bugs me. So yeah, we can, cut some stuff, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just, oh God, sorry. Gonna get it ready. Put the carburetor on it. We do have one issue, or not issue, but what are we gonna do about the hood? I mean, are we gonna cut it? I mean, it's not like it's a nice hood, because it's not. It's a piece of crap, but I don't know. I've got a completely bashed up. Ooh, I've actually got two hoods. Got a cop car hood. It says Dare on it. Well, it's faded. We've also got a completely bashed hood that's white. I have to think about that. I could, technically speaking, cut all the bracing out of the white one, scuff it up, shoot it with some flat black, cut a hole in it, put a scoop on it, or whatever. I don't know. I have to think about that. We'll have to think about it. We should all think about it. So, do we cut a hole in the red hood and put a scoop? Because at the end of the day, the carburetor's not going to fit. I'm going to run like a 2-inch spacer. That's what I'm running. So, that's what we're going to end up with. And the carburetor's going to stick out of the hood a little bit. So, we're going to have to do something. So, I'm not sure I'm not 100% sure. I'm a fan of forward-facing hood scoops with sealed air cleaners because I think they work. So, I don't know. I'll be honest, you guys aren't much help because you're not saying anything. Oh God, I'm talking to my phone. But could be worse. It's better talking to myself, honestly. Sometimes I don't like the answers I get back from myself. All right, cool. Let me put a shirt on this. I might throw the starter in too, since we're sitting here. I might do that. All right, we've got the starter on. We found some header gaskets. I like to be messy and put some orange ROTV, some high temp, some orange high temp on the gaskets. I just like to make a mess when I do things. So I think I got a tube at home. I need to just get a tube for whatever. So need that, and then we can put the header gaskets on. We got the starter on. We got the intake off. And I guess while we got the jack over here real quick, we could probably just go ahead and stick the strut back up in here. So that's not gonna hurt nothing. So, all right, I guess I'm gonna do that real quick and well, I guess we'll see you guys in the next clip, but that's gonna be it for this afternoon. I got other stuff to do. Gotta get home, got stuff to do, so. But we got a little bit done, and we'll get a little bit more next time. So, all right, we'll see you guys in the next clip. Fox Life. Ain't no heater. We are back in the shop at the plant facility. We are reusing our old intake gaskets because that's just how we are. We are crazy like that. And we're missing one of our alignment studs. We can't find it, but oh well. So, fixing to put some RTV down and set the intake on and bolt it down. Oh man, my motivation's terrible. It is cold and nasty outside. I mean, it's not in here, but just oh well. But we have ordered some parts. That's good news, I guess. We've ordered some parts. Anyway, let me put some RTV on here. Woo! Go! I swear, I get this on me everywhere. I use the alignment studs from time to time, if technically I can find them. Readily admit, I am the world's worst about putting stuff down and then not being able to find it. I mean, you can pretty much look at this shop or the home shop and tell that is a weakness of mine. But it just bees that way. Hand puppet. Look, hand puppet like a chia pet. He growing hair. Look, he got a mohawk. Look at that up there. Let's get that up. Look at that right there. Look at hand puppet. Oh. I don't blame you if you turn the channel off. No hard feelings. We're also missing an intake. Damn it. We're also missing an intake bolt. Son of a gun. Okay. Oh, well, here it is. Here's one, what we just dropped, 1, 2, so. All right. Let me go get my torque wrench. Okie dokie. Always do. I just start out at 15. Man, need to start out at 15 and then go to like 20 and then like 23. And then go around it what seems like 20 times. Need to put something in the distributor hole before I drop a socket down there, because that what will happen. Whoa! Hey, careful. That is what will happen. So let me do that before we kill ourselves. Well, not kill ourselves, but before we drop something down in there and want to kill ourselves. See, like right there. Okay. Gotta admit, it is definitely looking better with this carb on it. I mean, well, at least with this intake. And like I said, we have ordered some parts. We've still got, we've still got stuff to order. But we have ordered our fuel cell. We have ordered our fuel pump. We have ordered our throttle bracket. And we've also bought a carburetor. Ooh, not, but it's realistically it's for 351. So whenever I receive it, we will show you. But I think I'll be happy with it. I see stuff sometimes and I just kind of like, man, I'd really like to have that. A lot like I did with the torquer for the on the car. We don't know what his name is. The baby pro, Russ Norris. I don't know. Jesus Christ, man. Freaking names. Why couldn't it just have been easy like this car? Just call it the Trojan Horse. Be done with it. Oh, gotta be hard. Gotta be difficult. So, probably double this one. So, anyway, we ordered a carb. I'm happy. I think I'll be happy with it. Honestly, just be happy to get this thing going the way it is right now. Track's not open, so we can't really do anything anyway. I mean, we can run it up and down the road, but we like to go to the track. I know I can't help myself. Get to watch 3 minutes of me doing this. If you're lucky, it's only 3 minutes. It's probably longer. Next order of business here, I believe, is we're going to all right, that's it. We're going to put the exhaust header gasket in. I do not have any RTV reds, so we're just going to do it dry. It's never a good move, but that's what we're going to do and see how it works. Realistically, we don't plan on this combination being in here for a bunch of track trips because we got other cars we got to take to the track too. We got to figure out how we're going to fit all this in track-wise. So, all right, cool. Let me turn you guys off. So we did intake. It's bolted on. How much better does that look? Honestly, you can be honest. It looks a lot better. We have got all our header bolts started, so we will finish tightening these bad boys up. Still got to find us a pipe cap for that. Then we'll move over to the other side and get it started, get it done. I like progress, guys. I like it. These all went in pretty easy too. Usually, a lot of times these Mack individual tubes can be a real bear. These have never been ran from the looks of them, so that made it a little easier. They aren't preformed. So anyway, let's get them tightened down. We've got the valve cover off so you can see all that stock rocker goodness. Technically, this header doesn't come out as far. These have got the slide them in without the valve cover on. does make my life a little bit easier in theory. So I am a big fan of these gaskets. They work very well. So get this party started here. All right, turn you guys back off. I just want to show you. We got to take the valve cover off. So, anywho. Whew. We have gotten our header all bolted on. Now let's slap the valve cover back on it, and we will maybe hook up the steering column and you know, keep nibbling away at it. We got to put a crank pulley on it. Need to put an alternator on it. Well, guess we'll just take the one from the silver car or whatever, and you know, got a water temperature sensor, or you know, water pressure, water temp gauge. Damn it, man. So we're also going to have to take the carrier apart and do the track lock mod in it for right now. That's going to be a lot of fun. Not technically looking forward to that, but you know, our track lock was given up, so we'll do the mod to it, and you know, that'll get us by, because I don't want to change gears or anything. I don't want to do anything other than just basically swapping the carburetor over what we had with EFI. So, okay, let me motivation. It's almost water. I'm going to go to Whataburger for lunch today, so that should be fun. Does this look like where someone would film a horror movie? Possibly. Where you're just walking around and there's something there. The one light, it's not flickering. Who knows what's down these corridors? Ooh, what's in there? I did think I found what I was looking for, though. Ooh. Thank goodness for the daylight. This would be kind of creepy at night. Okay. What? Look at this hardcore right here. The man sticks his hand. How cold is it out here? It's like in the 40s. Yeah, is that cold right there? He's from Canada. He stuck his hand, just opened up the parts washer, got him a somewhat, that's just a rag. Dipped it in there.
Want a beer?
He just started washing his hands in the parts washer. That's hardcore. That is hardcore right there. We got a sink back there with hot water and lava soap. That's where the girls wash their hands. The real men get in the parts washer and do it. Oh, goodness. All right, we got a crank pulley on it. We sort of got the alternator mounted. We got to get a bolt for it and a belt, of course. Got the temperature sending it. I'm not happy. We're going to have to relocate that, come out over here or something. And so, anyway. We had a water lunch. It was delicious. It was nice to be back in the Pace Whataburger, because they just do such a better job than other Whataburgers, it seems. Now what are we doing? Well, as you can tell, we've got a lot of things we can do. We got to hook the starter button back up. I'm going to put a shift light. We're going to do something with the tach, since we're going MSD and carburetor and stuff. We're going to need a tach, so I'm working on that. Trying to kind of rustle one up, something that I kind of like. And right now, technically, I didn't really do this. This was like this from the guy I got it from. And we are going to remove the fuel tank, because it's got to come out anyway. What the hell happened over here? Damn. people getting crazy up in this car. So, you know, that's got to happen too. Get the fuel system out of it so we can put our new fuel system. So, man, this is these kind of jobs really aren't a lot of fun, technically speaking. But the end result is going to be worth it because Trojan will be running again, and it'll be maybe fun, more fun, some fun. So that should be, and the car will be running again, so to speak. Certain cars, I don't know. My motivation, I don't even try and understand it anymore. I just go with it. If I'm motivated, I work on it. If I'm not, I don't. So right now, we're motivated to get this car back going again. I think it'll be fun, and then we'll kind of do our Windsor thing, and I'm warming up to that idea a little bit more. So we'll see. You guys, with the comments, the positivity, man, is just getting me going, getting my juices flowing, or is that just a wound? Now you guys are helping out a lot as far as helping me stay focused, I guess, or kind of keep with it a little bit. So anyway, and it's cold outside. Woo! At least to me. I'm getting old though. All right, cool. Let me get back to work on this thing. I already got it jacked up and got some jack stands under it. Now we can start taking the tank out. We have gotten the tank out. As you can tell, we didn't do this. The guy we got it from had already been up under here, hose clamping some stuff and everything else. But we got it. Oh, boy. Sorry about the light, but we got it. Oh, it takes us old people a while to get down and do things. Look, it's like it was meant to be. Already ready for the sump. True story, so to speak. Not that it's a story, but we were looking at this car to do what we did to the 86. Sorry guys. This light's driving me crazy. Whew, LEDs ain't no joke. So, but we decided to do the 86 simply for the fact that we just didn't know what else to do with it because I was so frustrated with the speed density and stuff. Man, that is one of the rustiest 8.8s, at least down here, I guess, that you'll see, considering that the rest of the car is not super rusty. It's crazy. We're also missing a brake line that we scavenged off of it to use on Krusty. But that's a story for another day. No big deal, but look at that right there. Somebody's already performed some surgery. Race car surgery. So, but yeah, I think it all worked out for the best. Us doing what we did to the 86. I'm very happy with that car. And this car is going to get, 351 eventually. And, maybe I'll be happy with it too. Like I say, I'm warming up to it. The more I think about it, I'm warming up to it. Just not that I think it's going to be super fast or anything like that. I'm just more or less embracing the idea. How about that? So we're going to need to change those we'll change those after we get it running with the 5-liter carb motor. And, all right, let me pull the pins out and get the straps out and maybe start taking some of the fuel line out. I probably need to go ahead and start looking at heading home. The dogs have been outside. I'm sure they're freezing to death. Well, at least Shelburne's probably is. But anyway, got a little bit done. Let me get a little bit more. Well, it wasn't pretty, but they're out. That mongoose, son, get rad. Oh my gosh. Well, they're out. That's all that matters. So we'll take it. We need to order a fan too. I mean, we got fans we can use, but we don't want to use them. We want to use something different. Oh boy. All right. Well, probably a few more things I can do, I guess. I don't know. Let me think it over for a minute. Woo! Thank God we had this Richard Rawlings swag on, making him a little cheddar. Helped us get on this project a little bit. What do you think? You like your shirt? He likes his shirt better. We got a little bit done. This video's already long. Doesn't matter. No one cares. And we got a little bit done. Getting them steps, getting forward to where we get it running. So thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for watching. We're gonna go order some parts.
What are you doing, dude? Are you trying to help me buy car parts? Henry, I swear you, big baby. He's a big baby. Not very good at helping me buy car parts, I know that much.
Would you beat Mom?
I get beat every time you leave, Mom.
No.
Pop be beating me.
Shield.
Pop be beating me. Pop and Henry be beating me.
Hey, Aaron.
Get some beating.
What? No, you can't. Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Ow.
Oh.
Ow.
Oh. Oh.
Dude, that ow.
He's such a good boy.
Henry.
He just missed you. He just missed you. Let him lick you.
No. Ow.
Let him lick
Don't
you.
bite me.
Get her, shout. Get her, Henners. Freaks.
Why can't I put my arm up here?
Until next time on Substandard Leader Fox Body Videos. Leader on this here YouTube. Ain't that right? What a kid. High five. All right, cool. Still ain't got paid, so he's salty. We'll see you guys in the next vid. Let's go.